for joining today's workshop. And we will be building an amazing agent today. A little bit about me. I am your host for today. I am Aharnahak and I'm the developer advocate at DronaHQ. I'm a big time community enthusiast. So that's a little bit about me. And I love building agents during my work and non-work hours. So we are opening early access for DronaHQ's agentic platform. All you have to do is just sign up. I have given the sign up link in the chat or the description. So make sure that you do sign up so that you can unlock 30-day free trial with 2000 AI credits so that you can explore the platform yourself and build incredible agents. With that being said, so I have divided this whole workshop like into mostly three parts, right? First would be to sign up on our platform. Second would be an agentic guide, to use the agentic guide that we have prepared for your instructions, tools, and attachment. Basically, that guide has everything 0 to 100, everything that you need to build this agent. All right. And the third step would be to follow along with this workshop, since this is a workshop, right? If my pace matches yours, then you're very much welcome to follow along with me. But in case you want to like take it up a notch and maybe you are a great pro at this, you can also like take help of the guide and go with that. All right. Okay. Now let's dive into the guide so that I can show you like where you can locate things and from where you can do like copy pasting of the instructions as well. All right. Once you are in the guide that I've shared the link of the guide in the chat section or in the description. You can launch the builder from here, right? Here's a quick intro about me, quick intro about DronaHQ and what it does, and link for you to sign up. Here we have explained a few core concepts as I was also explaining. And next we have divided our agent building process in very three simple steps. You create an agent, rename the agent, configure the agent, right? And I have also provided all of the materials like instructions, the tools that we are going to use, the attachments that you can use to trigger the agent. All of these you can download from here. Instruction you can copy paste from here, as I will do as well in front of you. And then the next step, kind of the final step, is to test and publish your agent, right? And share it with your peers and friends. And last thing is to share your achievement and build in public. And I hope that you do. And when you definitely do that, please mention DronaHQ. That will be great. Perfect. All right. Now, let me quickly show how you can access the builder. So you just click ahead in the launch builder, which will open this page. I hope that it is visible. In here, you'll have to write the creds. So I'll just share my screen and show you the creds. So once you log in, you will be able to see an agent page like this. Basically, this is the console where all of the agents that we have built so far in the workshops have been listed right here. Quite a few of them. All right. So in case you're in the agent builder already, and after you sign up in the future, you can also explore some of the templates that we have already. Or in case if you want a more customized version of that, you can also speak to our specialist. But for now, let's move ahead. So the first thing I'm going to do is create an add agent. So I'm just click on add agent. Okay. Okay. Great. Now that we have this blank canvas, this is where our agent instruction will be going. From here, we can select our model. From here, we can choose the temperature and max iterations. We can add our semantic query or the knowledge base. Although this agent that we are going to build today doesn't have a knowledge base as such. But yeah, in other agent use cases, you might need a knowledge base, and for that, you can add the knowledge base from here. And next, we have tools. So we have a lot of tools, to be very honest. And you can choose any of the tools that your agent might require for the task at hand. Okay, great. Now that we have opened our new agent, what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is name my agent so that people don't get confused of whose agent is this. So I'm just going to write ops agent. And in the description, I'm going to add my name. And if you're building along with me, I would advise you to do the same as well. If you're building this agent, you can also add your name so that it is distinguishable. And then I'm going to select update. You can also change the icon if you want, but that's not our priority right now. Okay. Next thing, I'm going to work with OpenAI GPT-4o. If you need to change the providers, that's completely up to you. For me, this model is fine. And we will come to temperature and max iterations later. But first thing is, we are going to include the instruction from the one that I have shared in the guide. Okay. So for that, I'll just go back to my guide and scroll down to the agent template section and copy the instruction from here and go back to my agent and paste it right over here. Okay. I'm just going to delete this instruction part, but yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. From the page, there might be a little bit of formatting issue that I feel that you'll be able to fix it. Just hit backspace from wherever you can see a lot of spaces, right? That's all. All right. So I'll just quickly explain what this agent is going to do. So after you have attached the instruction, let me explain what this agent is going to do before diving into any further details, right? So this agent is an email invoice processing AI agent, right? And why do we require this? Before we build that agent, we need to know who is it for? Why do we need to build it? Do we even need it or not? Okay. But for that, I'll start with the situation. Now, think that, have you ever faced an overload of documents coming into your Gmail, and that could be anything. That could be invoices, that could be bills, receipts, PDFs, and let's say you are in the finance team or in the accounting team or admin team or operations team, right? And you have to open those emails, scan all of those attachments, manually transfer and extract that data to other softwares, let's say Tally, which is mostly used by the Indian SMBs, right? And submit somewhere. So this becomes a hectic process when there's a lot of invoices, lot of bills, receipts, documents, things like that are incoming, right? Now there's a lot of pain points to it. First, there's manual entry of the data, right? Second, there is no real-time visibility of the things. Let's say you're getting 7 invoices in a day, and maybe you're on leave on that day. So the next day you have to incorporate each and every of the 7 invoices. Now that becomes a hectic when this goes on for quite a period of time, right? Now the attachments can be of different formats like PDF, image, or even some physical asset that has been just clicked through and sent via JPG or PNG, right? And more importantly, this use case is not just pertaining to any single sector or industry, right? This can happen in any of the industries: IT, retail, construction, real estate, hospitality, agencies, SaaS startups, any of the agencies or the sectors that have always have some kind of incoming invoices, bill receipts that they have of, let's say, subscription of some materials, or of anything, right? So what this agent basically does is it reads the attachment of invoices that you have in your email, basically the Gmail, which mostly everyone uses. Next, it converts that unstructured data from PDFs or images into a more structured format. And the third, it pushes that data into the software systems. Now, that could be Tally, that could be QuickBooks, that could be Zoho Books, or any of the software that you already use, or any of the softwares that you might have already used, right, in the past. So, this process becomes faster with an agent, right? It doesn't like all of the invoices doesn't stack up just because the person who's responsible for doing it is absent. It just the agent just cleans the data and prepares it and does all of the tasks behind the scenes so that you can sit back and relax and focus on more important tasks. Now, this is the pain point that this agent is going to solve, and I'm going to show you how this is going to solve, right? So back to our agent, once we have copied our instruction, next we are going to add our tools. But before that, I'm going to take a quick pause, and if you have any doubts, if you have missed any step, do let me know. I am willing to repeat it. Okay, great. Now you're able to see my screen. Okay, perfect. I'll just take a quick pause. Let me know if you have been able to log into the agent builder, check out our guide, and understand what we are trying to convey through our guide. Locate the instruction, locate the number of tools that we have, successfully able to copy the instruction from our guide to the agent. This is what we have done so far. We have not moved any further steps. Also, you can let me know if I need to slow down or pace up. That's also completely fine. Okay, great. I think everyone has so far been able to do all of these steps. So we can move forward. Great. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to add our tools. In our guide, we have already mentioned what are the tools that we are going to use and the sub toolkits that we are going to use. So we are going to use file parser, Slack, specifically the send message feature, and in the Gmail get attachment. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead to add tools, then ready tools, and then in the Gmail, I'm going to select get attachment. Give it a second. Just 1 second. Let me refresh quickly and we can proceed. Okay, I'll go ahead to add tools. And from there, I'll go to the ready tools. And then the Gmail. Great. So from here, we are going to select get Gmail attachment, and that's that. Next, we are going to add file parser from inbuilt tools. So that is going to parse the file. Next, from the ready tools, we are going to select Slack for that internal notification. So if you are able to see, send, going to select send message, and that's it. And the last thing that I'm going to use, since I have connected Google Sheets for the convenience of this workshop, but instead you can also use QuickBooks if you're already using. You can use Zoho Books from the ready tools or bring in it from the connector sections as well. That's completely fine. But for the just for the ease of this workshop, I'm going to use Google Sheets so that you can grasp the concept of how the things are working. Great. I'll just add append values to the spreadsheet, add tools. Okay. These are the only 4 tools that you need for this agent to work. That's it. Now, the most important section of this agent is the trigger. Why? Because this time we are not going to trigger it from our playground, right? We are going to trigger, we are going to set the agent and forget about it. Basically, this agent is going to get triggered every time we receive an invoice and an attachment. Okay, so for that, let me show you how we do that. So we just go ahead to the trigger section, add trigger, and in the ready triggers, locate Gmail, and within Gmail, you will say new Gmail message received. So you just add that, and in here you just change this label to, let's say, invoice, and here will be has attachment. Okay, and also I'm going to add a label here as well as invoice. Okay, and that's it. user ID would be me. Okay, great. So the label that I'm going to go for is invoice, and here in the query also I'm going to mention invoice and has attachment, which you can, by the way, locate from here as well, has attachment. And that's it. I'm going to save and publish this. Great. This is saved and published. You can keep this chat trigger or you can delete it. That is completely up to you. I'm going to keep it. Then we are going to head back to our agent. And before we move further, let me also show you how I have configured it in my inbox as well. So here, as you can see, this is the invoice label that I have created. And in here, I have obviously like tested the agent before this workshop so that I know it's great. Yeah, so once you receive any email with an invoice attachment, this agent will get triggered. All right. So for that, now it's time to test out our agent. I hope that so far everyone has been able to follow my instructions and has successfully logged into the agent builder, created a new agent, renamed that agent, added the instruction, and added the tools that we have mentioned so far. Add the Google Sheets as well, in case you want to try it out with Google Sheets, or if you want to try it out with any of the existing softwares you might have, let's say Tally or QuickBooks or Zoho Books, you are free to do so as well. One last change is, although I have shared the Google Sheet link, which I have already prepared for you, uh, you can add your Slack channel IDs just to see how the real time the notification goes. So I'll show you. Let me get my Slack channel ID. You can either like add your Slack channel ID or the name of the channel. That also works. And this will only work once you have like authenticated with each of those tools. So let me show you how you can do that. So for Slack, what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I have already my account connected here, but for your sake and how to show you like adding account, I am going to click on connect Slack via auth 2, and let's say I write my initials. So I'm just going to write, okay, let's write test. That's it. And create that account. Okay, I hope you're able to see my screen. Great. Now I'm just going to hit allow. That's it. And this will help me authenticate with my Slack account. Yeah. Okay. Authentication successful. Once you see this message, which means that you have successfully connected your account to the agent. And this is how it looks like. All right. Now, before testing out the agent, let me quite repeat what we have done so far. So far, we have launched our agent builder, sign in with the creds that I have shared, and clicked on add a new agent, which got us to the blank canvas, renamed the agent, select the model that we want to go for. I have not changed the model because I would like to go with OpenAI. And then copy pasted the instruction from our guide and pasted all of the information right here. Next, I have also added my tools. We are using 4 tools, which is Gmail, File Parser, Slack, and Google Sheets. Google Sheets is optional if you want to use the softwares that you have already connected, like QuickBooks, Zoho Books, or Tally. You can do that as well. In case you're using Google Sheets, I have already attached the sheet that I have prepared for this workshop. And for the Slack channel ID, I have gathered the channel ID. You can also go ahead with the name, but make sure that this only works after and only after you have authenticated with each and every one of the tool, apart from the file parser, because that is an inbuilt tool. Okay, these were the steps taken so far. I hope that it was pretty clear to everyone. Okay, next thing is we are going to test and publish now that our agent is ready, because without publishing, the agent trigger will not be connected to our Gmail account. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to publish. So for publishing, I'm going to click on major one and let's say published. Okay, published, and you can see our agent has been published successfully. And great. So now every time we get an invoice attachment, our agent is going to extract these 7 details from that invoice and send it to our Slack internal channel, and also store it and log that into our ERP system that you might already have or you might have connected in this workshop. I'm going with Google Sheets just for the convenience and show you how this basically works out. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send an invoice. So for the invoice, I have already attached 2 invoices that you can use. So if you see that we have these 2 invoices right here, you can download either one of them or both of them to try out your agent. All right, just give me 1 minute so that I can send the invoice. Just in case you have proceeded so far, for sending the invoice, for now you don't have to like write any details. Just attach the downloaded attachments from our guide, and that's it. And obviously, like in the subject, let's say that it's a bill receipt or invoice would be like a better word for it. Okay, and just send it to your email account that you have already connected to. Okay, and that's it. And I'm going to press send, and in a few seconds you'll be able to see that we have received a new message right here. Okay, so if you are able to see in my Gmail, we just received this email right now, which has an invoice. And let me quickly show you that invoice also. So as you can see, this is the invoice that we have, okay, with these sort of details. Great. Now, this means that our agent has also been triggered. So let me quite show you that. So how we can see that our agent has been triggered. So what we do is we go ahead to traces, and in the traces, let me just refresh. Okay, give it like a few seconds, you'll be able to see. Since the agent hits like 4 of the tools, so it kind of takes a little time to get reflected in the traces, but rest assured it has happened. Because let me show you in the Slack internal channel. One sec. Okay, let me open the Google Sheet and show you basically. Okay, I'll just copy and paste this. So you can see that this was actually the first one which I did like around 4:30 in the afternoon. And this is the one that got logged in right now. And now if we go ahead to traces, I hope that will be logged. Okay, as you can see this, so this was the attachment, and first it retrieved that attachment, parsed it with file parser, then sent the Slack internal message that I'll show you right now, and also logged it on our Google Sheet, and that could be any of your ERP softwares. And this is basically a test channel that I have maintained so that I can do my agent experiments here. But you can see 8:45 and this got logged. Okay. So this is how you can build an agent that will help you in your email invoice extraction. And this is an invoice is just an example of the direction and the kind of example that we are going for with this workshop. But that could be anything. That could be resumes for HR. That could be bills, receipts that you receive. That could be invoices of subscription that you might have if you're in the IT sector or any of the companies, right? Any of the sectors. So this is how you build an agent. And so this is how you build an agent. And let me know if you have any doubts. I'll give like 2 minutes to see any of the doubts that you might already have. I hope that so far in the workshop, all of the steps we've been through have been like super clear. How to sign up, how to like sign up, how to log into the agent builder, how to build an agent, and how to even write and describe the instruction, the kind of, let's say, the channel IDs, how to add the links, how to add the tools, how to add the knowledge base, all of these. And just a quick few things for the observability while you build an agent, in case you want to explore DronaHQ platform. So you'll be able to see that the tool calls are right here and the credits are right here, so which basically shows how many credits you have used so far. And you can also manage the plan from here. So as you can see, we are on the monthly plan, which can also be a free tier for you in case you have signed up from your own work or business email ID. So yeah, that's about it. All of the agents that we have built so far. I hope that you have successfully built an agent as well. And that's about it. Hope to see you in the next workshop, and I hope that you want have signed up for our agentic platform. In case you want to get further access, drop me an email at aharna@dronahq.com, and I will enable the access immediately. If you want to explore our platform, we have opened that early access, so you just have to sign up and you will get 2000 AI credits for free in a 30-day free trial, so that you can also build your own agents and explore the business use cases that you might have. And that's about it. See you next time.